this. I have yet to. It's called God Eater. It's, you're these people, and you that are made from the demons that you kill, Aragamis, and the only way to kill the Aragamis is from the weapons called the God Arcs, and those are mummies. So the game is pretty simple, actually. All you have to do is create a party of your choosing. Like, you can choose anybody you come in contact with, and I think the party is up to about 4 people, and you can equip like special kind of abilities and support abilities and stuff like that to your people, and then you can all you have to do is you have to accept a mission. They will give you a bunch of missions as you progress through the story, and all you gotta do is accept a mission, go to where they tell you, and kill all the enemies. That's basically all you do the whole entire game, which makes the game pretty simple. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, well, first of all, show you my character. Let's see, avatar card. Okay, codename Bakugo, name Deku. And if you don't notice that, those are the 2 main guys from an anime called My Hero Academia. Deku is like the main protagonist, and Bakugo is just a real asshole, pretty much. And the label, you can pretty much label yourself like whatever you want. Since my guy is like all black, I called him the Black Sword Master because he went with the knife. My first time playing this, I went with the long blade, but I saw that the long blade was, even though it's high in damage, it's really slow. So I went to the knife, which is more about mobility and speed, and it's actually pretty good. As you can see here, well, not the message. Well, you can give yourself a message in case you want to play online with other people, but I just put that there just to make it look cool. Kill the Aragami, just like always. So basically what you can do is you can equip any kind of weapons you want. There's short weapons like the one I got, long weapons, buster swords, scepters, spears, and scythes. And the cool thing about this game that I really like is that you can switch between the sword and go into gun mode, so you're carrying both a sword and a gun at the same time. And all you have to do is press the R1 button and you'll switch between the gun and the sword that you're carrying, which is really cool. And when you switch to gun mode, as you can see on the right, on the bullet, I currently have the fire element equipped. That's why it says Blaze. Blaze is fire, Spark is lightning, Freeze is ice, Divine is divine, like godly, whatever. And then I think I'm not 100% sure, but most of the bullets that you do are elemental. So basically when you do a mission, you want to do elemental attacks because they do a lot more damage than just normal attacks. So that's pretty good. That's really, really good. Now, underneath the skill list where it says B, F, SP, and D, those are the different elements. B is Blaze, F is Freeze, which is ice, SP is Spark, and D is Divine. Those are the 4 elements that you can do. Now, what's very, very crucial about accepting the missions is that don't just like accept a mission without reading the details about the mission, because if you do that, you're not gonna know the strategy that's most effective on killing the enemy, because they basically tell you what to use and what's effective against the enemy, and what to do in case you get surrounded by enemies, what not to use, stuff like that. So when you accept a mission, you want to read the details. That way you'll know what it is the enemy is weak against and what it is you can't use. And also, when you accept a mission, you go up to the terminal. The terminal, and what you want to do is they'll give you a bunch of items that you can use on your missions, like items to keep your health up so you don't die. You can set traps. You can change your equipment if you want to. You can assign personal abilities to your parties. You can switch your party. Sometimes the party will be locked, so you won't be able to do anything. But as you progress through the story, you can these are the missions that I did. A battle log, mission log. Okay, mission log. Extra missions, those are like the hardest missions you can do, and you can see I've gotten up to difficulty 3. I don't know what the highest is. So there are a lot of God Eater games out there, but the 3 that I got were off of the PlayStation Store because they were on sale. And God Arc Resurrection, God Arc 2 Rage Burst, and the new one that just came out, God Eater 3. So at first I thought God Eater Resurrection was before God Eater 2, but after looking up the timeline, God Eater 2 came first, so I made my mistake right there. But after this one, I played God Eater 2 and then God Eater 3, stuff like that. So what I think of the game so far is it's really, I like it because it's simple. You just do missions, and basically every single mission you just kill all the enemies. It's that simple. So that's pretty much it. So now, so we go down here to accept a mission. You got this shopkeeper guy here, and you can buy certain stuff. You can buy you can buy items to put in the inventory. You can buy items for storage. You can buy certain bullets, so like sniper bullets, healing shot, normal like bombs and bullets, rapid fire, homing bullets, rocket shells, mortars. Ooh, mortar L. Emitter. So that's actually pretty cool. Emitter, healing shot, area healing shot, a buckshot, a slug. So that's all pretty darn cool. So these are all the sniper ones. As you notice, where it says all, I don't know what is what. But if I keep pressing R1, it will sort it out. So these are all the sniper ones. Then you got assault. Assault is the current gun I'm using. So you got rapid fire. Rapid fire, that'd be a good one to use. Then you got blast. This emitter, mortar, rocket shells, homing bullets. So having a blast gun, it's actually pretty effective. It does the most damage, but the mortar, I recommend you don't use the mortar, because to use the mortar you have to be really close to the enemy. So probably have like emitter or have mortar or rocket or homing bullet. I'd probably go with a rocket because that does a lot of damage. So if you have the blast gun, I'd recommend either homing or rocket. Do not use the mortars unless you like close combat, because the mortars, they're not really all that good, I don't think. But if you want to use a blast gun, go with rocket and homing. Shotgun, I've never used a shotgun yet. I have yet to try that out, like if I start a new game or whatever. So that's pretty much it. And then you can buy items, like all this stuff here. Now, if you're wondering why it says storage 999 and I got 999999999 money, that is because when I started the game, I took my save and I happen to go onto Save Wizard that I have, and what Save Wizard is for every PS4 game that you have, you can apply cheats to it. But to use Save Wizard, you have to pay $60 to buy the software, and then you can use the software as much as you want. And I was able to do that, so that's why I got so much money. I have 999 of everything, and but the only thing it didn't do was it didn't max out my character, which to me that's a good thing, because if I have a maxed out character right off the bat, that's not going to make the game very fun, because I'll be unbeatable. So that was a good thing. You can buy equipment from the shopkeeper if you want to. It's not recommended. I usually pay attention to crafting. I'll show you how to do that here. So this is the terminal. You go over to the terminal, press X, and then you got all these options: inventory, store, withdraw, loadout, personal abilities, craft, database, which is pretty much any info that you need to know, save, and new multiplayer game. I think the multiplayer game, yeah, you have to be online to do that. So if you are a friend or some other people that you know, or you just want to play online with other people, you choose the yes option. But this time, this is my first playthrough, I'm going to choose no. So, personal abilities. So, these three guys are in my party right now. If you have somebody that's blanked out, that means you can't use them because of what happened to them in the story. So, you can't really do anything with there. But if you go to somebody, and she's got all these support abilities, you click on one, and then you got all these options, and they can learn all these skills if you want them to learn it and use it. Healing Beam is very, very crucial for any of your party members to have, because if you're low on health, they'll shoot a bullet at you and it'll heal your health. So that's very crucial. Damage cut, you always want your party members to have damage cut. That way they don't die so easily, which is going to be pretty good. So that's what personal abilities does. If you get somebody into your party, and they always start with 2 support abilities. If you bring in somebody new into your party, you can have them learn new abilities. That way they'll become more beneficial as you're doing missions. So that's very good. Now if you go to loadout, check out my weapons here. This is Paige. I think it's a short weapon. Yeah, it's a short weapon. And it's purple because that is rank 3 weapon. So as you go up to different difficulties, the next one being difficulty 4, I'll be able to use rank 4 weapons, and so on and so on. So there's 3 things you can equip here. You can equip your sword, your gun, and your shield. Those are the 3 things that you can use. What these are called upgrades. So I got health and enemy HP vision. Now what the health does, pretty straightforward. I'm not going to explain it. It increases your health. Duh. Okay. Enemy HP vision lets you see the HP of the Aragami, which is pretty nice. So if I didn't want to use this, I could go to Heat Drill or the Cursed Blade, but I don't have it. Besides the guns and stuff. So yeah, if I wanted to change, I could go to the Draco Shield. But look at the difference. I'd go from 279 defense to 126 defense, which is not good. So I want to stick with what I have right now. And you can also change your bullets if you want to. You can also change your appearance. And if you go to appearance, now at the start of the game, you can choose his voice and change his hair color and stuff like that. But in the game, you can change his clothes, his hairstyle, give him any accessories that you want, a flare, and change his hair color. You cannot change his voice or his name. You can only do that at the beginning of the game. So whatever you give your character at the beginning of the game, make sure that is what you want. If it's not, you're screwed. Okay. So that's basically it. So if you go to inventory withdraw, it'll give you all these items if you have the cheats unlocked like I do. And all this stuff, you just go to something. In this case, we'll go to stun grenade, press triangle, and once you press triangle, it will max out your inventory of whatever it is you need. So every time you accept a mission, go to the terminal and get, especially restore pills, because they restore your health. So you want to make sure you have those completely maxed out and ready to go before you go on the mission. If you don't, and you die so much, you'll fail the mission. So that's very, very handy to remember that. Okay. An inventory store, you can buy stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. Alright, so enough of that. So down to the simple stuff, we're gonna go to Habari here. And sometimes she'll tell you something, sometimes she won't. But sometimes when she tells you something, that you have to go do it. So, in this point, now if I go to extra missions, I got Predator Pack 1 and Predator Pack 2. So if I go to this, so if I go to this, I can't do any of these yet because I can't join. So if I go to Predator Pack 2, I still can't join. So I can't do the extra missions yet. Urgent missions, you only unlock those after certain standard missions that you do. You unlock an urgent mission. If you do that, you get better stuff at this point. So we're gonna go to, let's do a mission here. So as you can see, I did all difficulty 1 and all of difficulty 2. So I'm up to difficulty 3 right now. Oh, maybe not. Well, I did all the missions. What is this? I have to do something. Talk to Soma. Did he just say the S word? Yes, he did. Oh my goodness. Okay. What about Coda? If you're worrying about Lindo, don't. I hear he'll show up on beer ration day like nothing happened. Oh, jeez. Okay, what about Jen? Not Lindo, I can't believe it. It's always... you're going on a search mission. Okay, so I do have to go on a mission, but who do I go talk to? Well, let's go to the veteran section and see if I can find... Oh, can't go there, can't go there. I can't go there. Okay, a laboratory maybe? Let's see. Oh, I went in the infirmary. Okay. Oh, this is new.
There's no use talking to her when she's like this. The tranquilizers I have are very effective. She'll be unconscious for hours.
So the infirmary. Whoa! What? What was that?
Where am I? Why am I so...
How could she have regained consciousness? No, there's no way. I'm sorry. I have to make a record of this.
So I touched her hand, and then la-di-da, she becomes conscious. Okay. That was weird. Okay.
Yes, exactly. I didn't think she'd snap out of it. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but... Yeah, of course, just as we discussed. It must have been... The two new types resonated somehow. There's no previous data to go off of. What should I do? I can isolate her. You're sure? Yes. As you wish. I'll leave it as you command for now. Thank you. I should return. Excuse me.
That guy's a little... Oh, I got a trophy. Okay, anyway, that guy is a little, suspicious. Okay, so... Apparently I had to go to the infirmary. Let's see if I can do a mission now. So... Alright, let's see what everybody says. Okay, now I can do a mission. Okay, difficulty 3. Daytime Owl. Defeat a lone Kongu in the old city. Zygotes and Cocoon Maidens are also in the area, so the approach will be difficult. These latter targets are discretionary. Targeting the Kongu's face, torso, and legs with crush-type ammunition is reported to be effective. So, they're telling me to use crush-type ammunition. So, okay. Now once you hear that, that means there's nothing you can do. So, my party is locked. Now, backup, you can choose who you want for backup. I'm going to choose Jen, because he's put accept a mission. Okay, so next thing you do, when you accept a mission, you go up to the terminal, and go to inventory withdraw. Now, me, I don't need to withdraw anything, but if you're low on any of these, you press the triangle, and then you'll be able to fully max out all the items that you need. So, okay, so we're gonna go to loadout, and I need to make sure I have crush type weapons. And so let's see here. The page doesn't have any crushing, but it does have piercing. So piercing is also very, very good. None of my melee weapons have crush. So I go to my gun, and look at that. My gun has 1.49 crushing damage. Compared, ooh, okay. Now the Liberation 2. I'll show the evil eye. The Liberation 2. That is great crushing. And that's a blast. So I'm going to use my blast gun. Ho ho, that is one badass gun. So I'm going to use my blast gun for this. So if I go to bullets, yeah. So now I got homing bullets, rockets, mortars that I'm not going to use. So I'm going to use a homing bullet and a rockets. My favorite so far to use is a spark. So I'm going to use the spark. That's my favorite one to use. Alright. I always like to save before I go on a mission, so that's pretty cool. Alright. So, once you accept a mission, excuse me, you go to deploy, and it'll take you to where the mission is.
Today's orders have been changed. Your new objective is to eradicate all origami in the vicinity. Alyssa will not be joining you. Tests indicate she is on the mend. However, she requires time to heal before returning to active duty. On a final note, as of this morning, Captain Lindo's combat status has been altered. He is currently listed as missing in action discharged. That will be all. Thank you.
That's absurd. We haven't found his god art. We haven't found his armlet. How could you say that?
It is not my decision to make, Miss Tachibana. The brass confirmed. We are no longer receiving a beacon nor biometrics from his armlet. We don't have time for a full-scale search. Not with new attacks coming every day from unrecognized Aragami. I'm sorry.
I'm not wrong, am I? Isn't it insane that they're just giving up? They don't know anything about these new monsters. Why? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. There's just nothing to be done.
I think that she's in love with this Lindo character. It pretty much seems like it.
Don't worry. I'll be ready for the mission when you need me.
Poor Sakuya. She's broken up
Sakuya,
about
yeah,
all this.
that's her name.
Look, guys did a hell of a job out there. It hasn't been easy. Plus with Alyssa going all crazy and catatonic like that. What the hell? I was thinking, since you're both the only new types, maybe you should stick by her side for a while, you know? I'm gonna go check on Sakuya, see if I can help at all.
Hey man, you hear what they say about Lindo? He's MIA now.
Yeah, it's a damn shame, but not a surprise. Another Soma Squad martyr.
Dude, the hell? He can freaking hear you!
Damn it all.
Oh, Soma said a cuss word. Yeah. Well, it is an anime game, so of course they're going to cuss a lot, so yeah. Alright. So, we're gonna do a mission here, so... Oh, nope. That's a mortar. I don't want to use a mortar. I want to use, rocket shell and... Holman's bucket. The rocket shell spot. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. I guess I. Okay. Whoa! Oh my God! Oh my God! All right. So basically, just attack and try to kill the enemy. Oh, come on. So if you hold down the L1 button, that that locks on the enemy. Oh, oh, I hate those enemies in the air. There we go.
Consider it done.
And then when you kill an enemy, you can eat it, which is pretty darn cool. Alright, so now... Woohoo!
This is
Oh.
the end. You will die here, Aragami.
So basically the attack is square,
I've been waiting to unleash this.
and then triangle.
Sick of you.
There we go.
Glad to cut you down to size.
Okay, so what I just did was I entered boost mode. And you can do that by holding down R1 and then pressing the triangle button. But you can only do that when you're not in gun form. Oh crap, I'm about to die. So... Okay. And a lot of times the enemies will run away.
Like a cow.
Oh. There we go. A lot of times the enemies will run away, so you just go after them and kill them. For every mission that you do, you have 30 minutes to kill all the enemies.
Consider it done.
Shouldn't be too hard. Pay attention to the mini-map, because the mini-map shows you where the enemies are at. These glowing green things are items, so if you see any, make sure you pick them up. Hold down the L1 button to lock on the enemies, which comes in handy so you're not just swinging around all over the place. So that's pretty good. Okay, I got him that time.
Farewell. That was
All right.
pretty good.
Okay, where'd you come from, buddy? Oh, okay, I just walked right into that. That was stupid. Alright, enemy is down. So we eat them like that. Switch to gun mode. And then you can use their attack against them like that. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'm in boost mode. Once you enter boost mode, it increases your speed and your attack. So, you want to be able to do that a lot. Oh, that was dumb. I didn't do any damage. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, now... Okay, now he's down. Okay, he's stunned. So I'll get another one. So now I got 2. Okay, he's in reach. Alright. So now I can use his attack against him like that. So that's really, really good. Alright. There we go. Alright. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Alright. Come on.
Don't get all self-righteous.
There we go.
Excellent.
Alright. He's almost dead. I'm pretty much gonna get this guy pretty soon. Alright, so now he's running away.
That monster is trying to
not
break out
miss.
of combat. What's got him into it? Don't let that thing get away. After it.
Oh yeah. So once you see that, back to base, that means you completed the mission.
Objectives complete. Send the chopper.
And then don't forget to eat the enemy again so you get all the materials. And do a little bit of exploring.
Do not let your guard down.
Them just if you
Mount
can.
up, team.
Because
We're heading home.
those are going to be crucial for upgrading your weapons and stuff. So that's very, very helpful. And that's pretty much it. So basically the whole entire game, you're just going to be doing missions like that. And every mission, you just go around and you kill all the enemies. That's basically it. So, that's God Eater. That's pretty much what God Eater is.
Not quite what I did back in the day. Still,
So,
you kids have got some style.
if I were you, I'd just give this game a try and see if you like it, because I know I did, and I got the other 2 yet to play, so it's probably going to take me a while. So, that's pretty much it. So, this is Griffinistic from YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you later.